Hello, good day. How are you today? I hope you are good. Okay. Today we are going to be learning mathematics, and under mathematics, our topic is linear equations. In today's video, we are going to know the meaning of linear equation and how to solve linear equations. Okay. We are with our books and our pens to go into today's lessons, right? Good. Let's move on. We are first of all going to know the meaning of linear equation. Okay? Linear equation are mathematical expression that describe a straight line relationship between two variables. Okay? We have a variable here which is x. We have 3x plus 5 equals to 15. The x stands as the unknown number that we are trying to find. Okay, and the 3x represent 3 times the unknown number. Remember, we're trying to find x, so the 3 represent 3 times the unknown number, and the 5 represent the constant value. The solution to a linear equation is the value of x. Is the what? Value of x. A linear equation can have one solution, infinitely many solutions, or solutions depending on the value of 3 and 5. So we are going to be looking at some examples to know how to solve linear equation. Okay, are we ready? Let's go over to some examples. Our first example here, we have 2y minus 7 equals to 11. So the first step we are going to do is we are going to look for a way to isolate this variable y, okay? Because we are looking for y. So we are first of all going to use this 7 over here. We have minus 7 over here. We are going to add it to this side and the other side, okay? When we have a minus 7 here, the next step is to do plus 7. We do the opposite of the sign front. The sign here is minus 7, so we are going to say plus 7 in both sides, okay? So we have 2y minus 7 plus 7 equals to 11 plus 7. Remember, we are trying to make this y stand on its own because we are looking for y. So when we minus 7 plus 7, it will give us what? 0. Remember, plus times minus is minus, and minus times plus is minus, so we are minusing. So minus 7 plus 7 will give us what? 0. So we have 2y equals to 11 plus 17, we have 18. Okay, so we have gotten to this point, 2y equals to 18. What do we do next? Remember, we're trying to make this variable y to stand on its own. So we think of a way forward. We say we're going to divide both sides by 2, because whatever you do at this side, you do it also at the other side. Just like we did plus 7 here, we did it at the other side also, right? So whatever you do here, you do it at the other side of the equal to. So we're going to divide 2 in both sides. So we say 2y divided by 2 equals to 18 divided by 2. 2 can cancel itself, right? So we say 2 cancel 2. Y is left to stand on its own, right? Remember, we were trying to make y stand on its own, and now it's on its own. So we have equal to 18 over 2. Can 2 divide 18? Yes, so we divide. 2 cancel here is 1. 2 cancel 18 is 9. 9 times 2 is what? 18. And 2 divided by 18 is what? 9. So we don't have a remainder, right? Good. So y here is equals to 9. Remember, we're looking for y, and y is equals to 9. So we're going to try to impute 9 into y to see if our equation is correct, okay? So we have 2 brackets 9. Remember, brackets when it's close to a whole number is what? Multiply. Minus 7 equals to 11. So we have 2 times 9 minus 7 equals to 11. 2 times 9 is going to give us what? 18, right? Minus 7. When you minus 7 from 18, what is our answer? Good, 11. We have 11 as our answer, right? Correct. I hope you understood this. We are going to look at more examples to help us understand better. Okay. Number 2, we have 4x plus 3 equals to 19. What do we do first? We look for a way that we can isolate x to stand on its own. So what is our first step? We have plus 3 here. What did we say we are going to do? Any sign that is there, we do the opposite, right? So plus 3, the opposite of plus 3 is what? Minus 3. So we are going to apply minus 3 to both sides. Okay. Are we ready? So we say 4x plus 3 minus 3 equals to 19 minus 3. How did this minus 3 come up? We did the opposite of this 3 over here, right? Good. So we have 4x equals to 16. Plus 3 minus 3 will give us what? 0. So there's no need writing it, right? Remember the signs. Plus times minus is minus, and minus times plus is minus. So plus 3 minus 3 is 0. It's just like saying 3 minus 3, okay? So we have 19 minus 3, we have 16. So we have come to this part, 4x equals to 16. So now we're trying to make x stand on its own, right? So what do we do that we can make x to stand on its own? We divide both sides by 4. Remember, whatever you do at this side, you also do it at the other side of the equal to, okay? So we divide both sides by 4. We say 4x divided by 4 equals to 16 divided by 4, okay? 4 cancel 4. We are left with x, right? So we have 16 over 4 here. Can 4 divide 16? Yes. If 4 divides 16, we are going to be left with 4, because 4 times 4 is what? 16. Okay, and 4 divided by 16 is what? 4. Do we understand? Good. Now we have gotten our x, our variable x. The number we have is 4. So we're going to try to impute it to this question to see if our answer is correct. Okay. We have 4 times 4 plus 3 equals to 19. 4 times 4 is going to give us what? 16. Remember, this 4 is x. We have found x, right? X is equals to 4. So we imputed 4 into x. And we say 4 times 4 is 16 plus 3 equals to 19. Okay, if we add 16 plus 3 to give us what? 19, right? I hope we understand. Good. Let's move over to another question. Here we have what? 3x plus 5. We have what? 3x plus 5 equals to 15. What do we do first? The first step is to do what? Look for a way to isolate x, to make x stand on its own. And we say the first step, what do we do? Here we have plus 5. So what are we going to do? We are going to do the opposite of plus 5 and do it at both sides, right? So plus 5, the opposite is what? Minus 5. So we write it out. We say 3x plus 5 minus 5 equals to 15 minus 5. Whatever we do at this side, we also do it at this side. Okay, so we have here 3x equals to 10 minus plus 5 minus 5 is still the same thing as minus, so it's 5 minus 5. It gave us 0, right? No need of writing it. So we are left with 3x equals to 15 minus 5 will give us 10. Okay, I hope we got that. Good. So here we have 3x equals 10. So what are we going to do that will make x stand on its own? Remember, the first step was to isolate x, and we are still doing that. So we say 3x divided by 3. Okay, and we do it also at this other side. Okay, do we understand that? So we say 3x divided by 3. 3 cancel 3, it will remain only x, right? And now we have 10 over 3. 10 cannot divide, 3 cannot divide 10 because there will be a remainder. If it will be 9, remainder 1, right? 3 cannot divide x, as I said. So this is an improper fraction. Is that what? Improper fraction. So we are going to impute our variable x. We have gotten our answer into this question to see whether it is correct. Okay, so we have x bracket 10 over 3 bracket close plus 5 over 15. The 10 over 3 we have here is represent x, right? So we say 3 can cancel 3 out there, right? So we cancel 3 and 3. Then what do we do next? We have only 10 here plus 5. So we write it out. 10 plus 5 will give us what? 15. So we solving for our variable x, our answer was 10 over 3. That means our answer is correct, right? Good. I hope we understood. There are more examples to help us understand, okay? We are going to move over to another example. We have xy minus 8 equals to 13. What do we do first? We are trying to make y stand on its own. We are looking for y. Remember, this is the variable we are looking for. So we first of all say we are going to apply do the opposite of minus 8 in both sides to remove this 8. And when we do that, we have plus 8. The opposite of minus 8 is what? Plus 8. And we're also going to add it to this other side of the equal to. Okay, so we have 3y minus 8 plus 8 equals to 13 plus 8. Minus 8 plus 8 will give us what? 0, correct, because minus times plus is what? Minus. Plus times minus is what? Minus. So it's still the same thing as 8 minus 8, which is 0. So we have 3y equals to 21. 13 plus 8 will give us what? 21. So we are trying to make y stand on its own. So what do we do next? We divide both sides by 3. Whatever you are doing here, you are doing it also at this side. So we divide both sides by 3. Okay, so 3y over 3 equal to 21 over 3. 3 cancel 3. We are left with y and equals to 21 over 3. Can 3 cancel 21? Yes, if 3 cancel 21, our answer will be what? 7. When you divide 3 by 21, you have 7. Okay, 3 times 7 is what? 21. 7 times 3 is what? 21. Okay, we understood that, right? Now we have our variable, the answer. The answer is 7. So we try to impute it into our question to see if our answer is correct. So we have 3 brackets 7. This bracket stands as times, right? Minus 8 equals to 13. So 3 times 7 will give us 21. So 21 minus 8, what is it going to give us? Our answer is going to be what? 13. Okay, I hope you understood this. We have another example to help us understand. Okay, here we have 3x plus 6. 3x plus 6 is equals to 18. What are we going to do? We are going to take the opposite of plus 6 and apply it to both sides of the equal to, right? Because we are trying to make x stand on its own. So we have 2x plus 6 minus 6 equals to 18 minus 6. Remember, we did the opposite of this, and the opposite of plus 6 is what? Minus 6. Okay, so when we have imputed this, plus 6 minus 6 is going to give us what? 0, right? So we have 2x equals to 18 minus 6 is going to give us what? 12, correct. So we have 2x equals to 12. We are trying to make x stand on its own. So what are we going to do next? We are going to divide by 2. We are going to divide 2x by 2 both sides, okay? Divide both sides by 2. And when we do that, we'll have 2x over 2 equals to 12 over 2. 2 cancel 2, we have x standing on its own, and we can use 2 to cancel 12, we'll have 6. Then we do what next? See if our answer is correct. We have found x is 6, so we find out if it's correct by imputing it to get 18. So we say 2 times 6 plus 6, and we have 12 plus 6 equals to 18. It was correct, right? It was correct. Good. So we have another example for you to practice using the previous examples. Practice solving linear equations. Solve for x for the following questions. We can do that, right? Look through the previous examples and you'll be able to solve on your own. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.